Hi, everybody, and welcome to Teaching Tip Tuesday, brought to you by the Center for Inclusive Teaching and Learning here at UWSP. This week, as part of our series on software that is available for you to incorporate into your teaching here at UWSP, we're going to cover a program called Microsoft Sway. Microsoft Sway is a digital storytelling app that's part of the Microsoft 365 suite of applications. It allows you to create interactive presentations, blogs, newsletters, and static websites. Unlike Microsoft PowerPoint, which is the other main Microsoft presentation software, the Sway is intended to stand alone rather than to accompany spoken words in a lecture. Because Sway is compatible with other Microsoft 365 apps, it's possible to integrate live or changing data from an Excel spreadsheet into your Sway presentation. Also, you can link or embed your Sway directly into a Canvas course. There are a number of potential uses for this application. First, it can be used to create interactive lessons or for content delivery in online classes. You could also use it to augment your face-to-face courses because of the easy integration with Canvas. Because it's available to all students in the 365 platform and is super easy to use, Sway represents an alternative, a new engaging option for student assignments. Why make a poster when you can make a Sway? And moving beyond teaching for just a moment, consider how faculty might use this to share their own scholarship. The next time you give a professional talk, imagine providing a QR code to a supplemental Sway. Okay, now let's take a quick look at Sway. In your Microsoft 365 homepage, notice that Sway is not listed in the menu of programs. You can use the All Apps tab or the waffle to reveal all of the applications. Click on Sway. Once you're in Sway, you'll notice that there are a number of different templates available for your use, as well as all of the Sways that you've previously created. We're going to access the Sway Away presentation that I created for this video from a blank Sway. Use the plus button to insert new content into your Sway. You can add text, media, or content groups. Sway usually has some suggestions. In this case, after the title card, it suggests a heading. Rather than add a heading, let's just deal with the one that's here. You can click into a box and select the text. When you do this, you can choose to emphasize it, making it bold, or give accent, making it italicized. Making your Sway is as easy as choosing the type of card you want and entering content into it. If you want to add photos or video, click on the Insert button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Sway will present options from the Creative Commons that you can drag over to the Sway, or you can upload pictures, content, videos of your own into the Sway. While you're creating, you can view your Sway by pressing the Play button. Clicking on black boxes associated with images reveals any figure captions. In stacked image groups, clicking on an image will advance to the next image. In slideshow groups, clicking on the arrow will allow you to advance. Finally, comparison groups allow you to slide between two images for comparison. Embedded videos play directly in your Sway, but you can also add a link to a video that is external. If you click on the link, Sway will warn you prior to allowing you to leave the Sway. Sway is compatible with Microsoft Forms and Excel. In this case, I've included a link to an Excel spreadsheet and an embedded view of a graph that's generated from that spreadsheet to illustrate how you can use live data in a Sway. A quick note of caution, this system isn't perfect. For example, I embedded a Microsoft form in a test Sway. I provided appropriate links on social media so that all of my friends could access the Sway. People using Android phones were able to get into the Sway, but they weren't able to access the form. That said, if you're using this in classes and you're expecting students to access via their computer, there should be no problem. One last note while we're looking at Sway. If you access the Design tab in the upper menu on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see an option to change styles of your Sway on the right-hand side of the screen. If you click on that, you'll open up a number of different styles that you can choose from that will alter the appearance of the Sway. Having seen Sway in action, I think you'll agree that Microsoft Sway is operationally simple. It offers a limited range of sets of styles, which reduces the time you spend customizing the look and feel of your Sway. You can choose from horizontal or vertical displays. You can add new content by inserting different cards. And because there's cloud storage, all you need to share your Sway is a link. Now for the fun part. If you'd like to access the Microsoft Sway that I made for this demonstration, simply use this QR code with your mobile device. If you'd like to experience the full functionality of the Excel spreadsheet and see the data change in real time on the Sway, you'll have to use this link in order to access it on your browser. Microsoft Sway is a great tool for digital storytelling, with the potential to engage students by making content more interactive and providing new, interesting means for them to summarize and present their learning. And that's this week's teaching tip, brought to you by the Center for Inclusive Teaching and Learning here at UWSP. Remember, at CITL we offer support for course design, learning activities, assessment, and pedagogy. Visit our website to schedule a consultation today.